We're back with Jeremy Renner, star of The Mayor of Kingstown. And before we move forward, you just said something to Mark that I find so remarkable. Go ahead.
No, you said you flatlined on the ice.
Yeah.
You were gone. Mm-hmm. Do you have? And people talk about that time.
Yeah.
Did you? I mean, it's so cliche. Did you go into? Did you see something? You remember something from that moment?
Yeah, for sure. It's a lot of things, but if I could put it in a phrase or two, it's just an exhilarating piece. It's all the collective of good positive energy and good things in your life, all coexisting, all happening all at once. There's no time, place, or space. You don't see anything, right? Because you don't have vision. You don't need vision.
Right.
You have your mind's eye. Wherever your mind's eye is, if you have that, that's what it's like. And it's exhilarating, it's peaceful, and it's beautiful. And you take it all with you. It's continual.
So we've talked about all of the challenges that you faced. Take us through how your life has changed for the better, besides the like you were saying, the white noise fading away and all.
Yeah. I mean, it's also like the simple, like my vision got better, even though like the eye that came out of my head, right? It was still within the eyelid itself. It was just out of the socket because it broke my orbital and my cheekbone, and that was floating around. But it just the swelling went down, and it put it back in, and then my vision got better.
Might have been
I'm not gonna do it to this eye. What am I gonna do? I also read amazing, right?
Did you learn? Did you have an ability to speak Spanish or anything? Sometimes.
Well, I do have photographic memory now. So as an actor,
so you had a hard time as an actor learning lines first, right? It was tough.
It wasn't as tough, but I think what it is, the photographic memory part of it is that I have the less of the white noise. It's like the focus level is much higher, so I can just really look at something. It takes literally 30 seconds, and I have the scene that I do, like for Mayor of Kingstown, it's like it's done.
That's amazing.
Yeah. It's pretty great.
Oh my gosh.
But I think I attribute it to like not something that happened in the accident. I think it has to do with not having any other. I think about nothing else besides getting better for my family, for myself, for all those that help me, and then I'm right here present with you guys, and that is it.
You're not distracted.
Nothing else is distracting my life at all whatsoever. It's like laser focus, or really the power of just being present with who you're at and what you're doing. It's pretty amazing.
Does the memory of it live with you, or?
Oh yeah, it haunts me. Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, I'm on a whole lot of stuff right now.
Right.
Because I've been talking about it a lot this week during the press tour.
No,
so I've been like reliving some terrible. But usually I don't.
It was one of those things that it was like we're very mindful of that here. Our show, we don't like to traumatize people at all.
Or re-traumatize.
Or re-traumatize in the case of you. But I know that it's important for you to share your story because other people go through things.
Right,
and I think when they see somebody like you who really, truly almost lost everything to be able to be resilient the way you are, I think it's an important message.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
It must have been great. It must have been great to get back to work. Something you probably had doubts that you could get back to.
Yeah, because we started really on the anniversary of the accident, so almost exactly a year later.
Wow.
And I was, look, my mind thinks I can do anything, but my body is kind of a hot mess. It's like, no, we can't. We're limited here. So being in the cold and walking on ice in dress shoes doesn't sound like my physical therapist is like, I don't think that's really good for you. I think it's probably a good place to be. But at any rate, I needed to get back into the world somehow, some way, and not just be always in recovery. So I was using the work and on set as kind of recovery. And it was challenging at first. But I had a lot of people to lean on physically and also lean on emotionally in production with the cast and crew and everybody. And we were able to get through the rough few weeks in the beginning. And then I just kept getting stronger and stronger. And then normally at the end of a 5-month season, you're pretty shattered and exhausted. I'm the opposite. I feel supercharged and very healthy. And I attribute that to like everyone helping me get stronger, because that's what it felt like.